let's not philosophize.
I've never heard that before.
Well, this week, everything just possibly could go wrong.
Basically did go wrong. In my hand, I hold the top part of my tripod. Now, if you watch our Facebook exclusive, you can see that right now, what we're using for a tripod is super ghetto. It's what I'm looking at right now is a camera taped to the side of a tripod.
It's funny.
And then, yeah, and our guest star, she didn't show up.
Well, see, it's not that she didn't show up, it's that we had to change
Yeah.
times.
Which,
And
that's
she
ironic,
couldn't come
too.
at the time.
Yeah,
So,
sorry. Yeah, it's not our guest star's fault, it's our fault. I didn't clear things with the studio people, and they couldn't let me film on Thursday. So I had to switch dates to Wednesday.
and the Wi-Fi, for some reason, is not bringing up the webpage for the password. So overall, it's just...
Yeah, it's not very good.
Next week, we are not going to have a video because we'd be filming it during Easter week, which would kind of conflict with everybody's dates and schedules and all that.
Yeah.
So, no video next week.
Well, and this is kind of like an Easter special almost. So, you know,
It's supposed to be.
what are you doing over Easter, Reese?
I have no idea, honestly.
No idea.
Nope, no idea. Probably do something. I don't know.
Okay.
Nothing out of town. What about you, Lucas?
Well, over my Easter, it's going to be pretty awesome. First, I'm going to go visit my grandma in Ashland, Nebraska, and that's kind of on the eastern side of the state. Then I'm going to go down into Missouri, St. Louis, and visit my grandmother there. Then we're going to go all the way to Kentucky, to Louisville, so I can visit an old youth pastor, Mark Sims. And then also in Louisville, Kentucky, we're going to visit the Creation Museum and the giant Noah's Ark replica. We can probably put up some pictures on our Facebook page
Yeah.
of stuff like what happened. Or like little videos I take of while I'm there.
And then also on the Twitter page, also.
I don't know, it's an Easter special, so I feel like we should do something Easter.
What would be Easter?
I don't know. Does everyone know what Easter is? Or where did Easter
Teach us,
come from?
Lucas. Teach us.
Teach us? Okay. So, Easter, with all the cute little bunny rabbits and wooden little things that look like this, which is called a cross, for people who don't know that.
Oh no, I thought that was a T.
Oh, yeah. It looks like a miniature T made out of wood. It's like two railroad planks put side by side, or like this. And, yeah, or little peeps. But the true...
Oh, I love peeps.
Ooh, yeah, I just got
Especially the yellow peeps.
I like the
bomb.
I don't really care which one I have. I just like them all. But the story originally came from the Bible, or at least that's what the scientists have come up with. But they think that during this period of time was when Jesus died. And Jesus is the main person kind of in the Bible. It's like the crescendo. Comes in the middle in Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. And that's like the pinnacle of it. And then like everything from...
Climax?
Yeah. Everything from the Old Testament kind of builds up so that it sets the stage for Jesus. And everything that kind of happens beforehand kind of points to him. And then the Gospels, which is Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, tells of his life. And then that's like the pinnacle. And then the rest of the New Testament is kind of the teachings that are based off of him. But the very pinnacle of the Bible, it could be said, is Easter. begins with Jesus going into Jerusalem.
Might I add that this is probably the most known story out of the Bible.
Yeah.
Most everybody knows it.
True. But just in case you don't know, like those people in India or in Paraguay or Brazil who have no idea,
Russia.
or Russia, or just random people within the United States or maybe even Nebraska who don't know the story, this is for you people. But Jesus comes into Jerusalem and like a bunch of people are cheering for him, but then he goes and has his Last Supper, which is the Jewish Passover, which was in the Old Testament, which actually was symbolic of what Jesus was going to do. It's interesting because Jesus is called the Lamb of God, and he is the sacrificial offering, which kind of the Jews had, that they had to sacrifice to God, or kind of sacrifice for their sins. But then Jesus was the ultimate final sacrifice, and he took all the sins away. That's kind of what the deeper meaning behind it is. And Jesus, on Good Friday, went up and died on the cross. But 3 days later, he came and he rose again from the grave. And that is the story of Easter in layman's terms.
Happy Easter. Subscribe.
Have a happy Easter.
Thank you for surprising us with your subscriptions. Like and comment. Hopefully nothing goes wrong in your life because you're watching this video.
We were very unlucky this video. Hint, hint, hint. What is luck?
What is luck? Baby, it hurts me.
Well,
Hint, hint, hint. What is luck?
whoa, so many references right here. Well,
Is that apparent truth?
oh my goodness, no, it's obviously a strange beast walking around in the forests. Which, by the way, there have been rumored reports that there might be a strange beast walking around in the rivers around North Platte.
We did not catch it
I mean,
on camera.
just as what I've observed about people setting things up recently. But yeah, and with that, that is our video.
Thank you.
See you guys later.
Look at our Facebook page, Philosophical Fanatics, and Twitter at Fanatics.
And there's confusion. We're not recording.
We're not recording. Seriously? Yep. Even more not wrong, gone wrong?
Are you serious?
It's really not recording. Oh my god.
April Fools. I got you.
Let's go to the end. Got a fever, and the only prescription is more cowbell.
Oh.
More cowbell.
More cowbell.
Finish the bloody show.
Oh.